today is Patty Murray Christensen. Please welcome Patty to the podium. That's all right, I'll stand my tiptoes. I'm used to that. We all know how much Dad loved International Falls, but we have found out over the last month how much International Falls loved Dad. We are so happy that Dad knew of this dedication and has seen the plaque that would be going up. He was so proud and so looked forward to being here today to receive this honor. We are all here in this place, so proud to be representing our dad and grandfather. Dad's granddaughter, Katie Ray, wrote a song for Dad. Her words describe Dad so well. Here are some of the words to her song. Mayor of the town, authority used to the best of his ability. Without a doubt, he's got reason to be proud, but he's most proud of his family. Fighting a war could change a man, but it only made him stronger in the end. Didn't say much, but showed his love as a husband, a father, and a friend. Above all that I learned from him, the most important is how an ordinary man can be extraordinary. Dad was extraordinary. I was going through Dad's things and came across a letter written by Dr. C.C. Craig, written July 6, 1942. And yes, I am old enough to remember Dr. Craig, his office above the State Bank, and his blue all-cure salve. It read, "To whom this may concern. This is to certify that I have known Jack Murray his whole life. I have watched him grow from infancy to young manhood. Jack has always been a good boy, has been unusually popular with both youth of his age but with old people as well. He has never got himself into trouble and has not bad tendency along such lines. He is likable, capable, and what is still more important, thoroughly honest. I have always considered Jack as quite capable, with a quick eye, able to think quickly and to act accordingly. I take pleasure in recommending Jack for whatever position he desires. Yours truly, Dr. C.C. Craig." That letter, written in 1942, could be written today in 2011 with the same content. I remember being at one of Dad's Marine reunions with him at the World War II Museum in New Orleans, Louisiana. A couple of young Marines with little ones and strollers came up to Dad and saluted him with Semper Fi. The respect in their eyes was overwhelming. He was so proud. The loyalty between his comrades in arms was warm to see and be a part of. The only other place besides family and the Marines that I saw that loyalty was his loyalty to International Falls. He lived his whole life here in International Falls, only to leave for the years he served as a Marine in World War II. His dad, Pat Murray, was proud of this town and was working as pre-commissioner the day he died. Dad carried on that legacy. Wherever he went, they knew that this Irishman was from International Falls, Minnesota, the icebox of the nation. That little Irishman even made the Good Morning America show promoting his town. And yes, it is true, Dad had been known to wear the I Love International Falls button, even on his pajamas to bed. As we share in this wonderful tribute to our dad, we thank the town of International Falls for honoring him. International Falls will now have a permanent reminder of that gentle man that loved and served International Falls for his whole life. His I Love International Falls button will forever be a part of that memory of him. As generations to come to visit this Jack Murray seaplane base, they will be told the story of this man and the button he wore. How the button says, "I love International Falls," but how Jack Murray really loved International Falls. Thank you. Beautiful job. We have two very other special counselors.
When kids still played hockey outside, and I can remember Jack being there outside watching us play, and I think he was even coach for a while. And I don't ever remember him yelling at us, just encouraging us. And it's been said that Jack was really proud of the police department and the fire department, but he was proud of all of his departments. And there's a couple gentlemen here today that worked closely with Jack, and that would be Public Works Director Gary Stallman and Street Commissioner Steve Johnson, and we'd like them to come forward and please unveil the plaque for us.
And all attending this ceremony, thank you. And you know, I didn't work with Jack at all, but my grandfather was a little Irishman, and so when I hear the Irish music today, it brings me back 40 years to that time in my life when I was immersed with the Irish tradition, and don't we all love it? And I would say that I do know little of Jack through his children, and certainly as a parent that their Murrays are related. You all look somewhat the same. I'd also like to add that his passion and caring is evident in his children, and I've had the privilege of working a little bit with Terry Murray in social services, and he carries that mission very strongly in his heart, and it's been an honor to work with him. So the plaque now has been unveiled, and I will read what has been inscribed on that plaque. This plaque has been placed here in honor of Jack E. Murray, a citizen, a servant, a leader, a man with strong convictions who always wore International Falls on his chest like a badge of honor. Jack was always dedicated to his family, his community, and his country, exhibiting that by serving as a caring father and husband, a Marine aviation gunner during World War II in the Pacific, a supervisor in the mill, and a 28-year term in city government as a counselor for 14 years and a mayor for 14 years. Jack was a state Golden Gloves boxing champion in his age group and was considered by locals and fellow Marines as a true pugilist. Jack was instrumental in the formation of the Northeast Koochiching Sanitary District, serving as chair for 4 decades, and also representing Greater Minnesota as president of the Coalition of Greater Minnesota Cities. The city of International Falls is indeed proud to call Jack one of our own. Murray in Irish Scottish means by the sea, so it is appropriate to name this seaplane after a great man. And with that,
thank you. One moment. I just wanted to make a statement and just thank all of our city staff for all the hard work in setting up for this event today, and to Rod for your coordination in making this possible, and of course Steve and Gary and Teddy. And
whenever you're ready, please say
Happy birthday to you.